My boss thought it was appropriate to ask me to go to Target or Walmart with poop all down the side of my pants. That's public embarrassment. It's tea time. Let's tell the story of my worst experience working at a daycare. Okay, so this daycare, the ratio for infants is 1 to 5. I worked in the infant room, and to give some background, I took the early morning shift, which was like 7:15 because we had a staffing problem that day. Well, actually, we had a staffing problem in general. So I went in at 7:15 and I didn't get my break until I think it was 1 or 2. And I was supposed to stay until all the babies left, until we were in ratio because of a staffing problem. So normally I would get out at 4:30 on that shift, but the center closes at like 5:30. The ratio is 1 to 5. I don't really have a problem with that, but when you don't like have help and it's 3 babies that cannot do anything for themselves, and it ends up being a lot. Okay, so I was already having a really rough day to begin with, and I was really, really sick of always being alone with 5 babies, especially when they can't take care of themselves. So it was just, let me just say that usually babies don't bother me at all. I love babies and I can deal with the crying and everything. And I was dealing with it, but I was just fed up with the staffing shortage, I guess, is what we could say. So I'm really tired. I'm kind of in a bad mood because I've been alone all day. No one's checked in on me. No one's said any, like, my break comes. I'm trying to get this baby to go to sleep because she's definitely tired. And by no means, let me preface this with saying this is not her fault at all. I am not upset with any of the babies. Things happen. Okay, I'm very understanding. Boogers, spit up, poop. It doesn't bother me. It really, really doesn't. It bothers a lot of people, but it does not bother me. I don't care if you get boogers all over me. I don't care if you spit up. Like, I do not care. Okay? So it's dark in the room because there's other babies sleeping. And we turn the lights down when they're sleeping. Okay? So I'm trying to rock her, but she's really, really upset. And then in the middle of this, my boss comes in. I'm like thrown off trying to like tell her, catch her up on things. So then I'm like, I'm just going to put her in her crib and go on my lunch. So that's what I do. I grab my stuff and I go to the cafeteria because I'm going to sit there because it's comfier to sit over there because they have comfy chairs. But I really have to go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, and that's when I notice, I look down and I see poop all over the sides of my pants. Okay, fine. I just want to go home and change. That's fine. Or I want a different pair of pants. So I walk back. I'm on my break. I walk back and I'm like, hey, blah, blah, blah. Do you think there's extra pants here by chance? Like, look at what's on me. Like, I have poop on both sides of my pants. Like, it's not just like a little tiny bit of poop. It's like a massive amount. And it's like seeped. It's gross, okay? They're like, no, I don't think so. So then I walk back into the infant room and I'm like, blah, blah, blah. Like, was there a blowout? And my boss is like, yeah, a really, really bad blowout. Like, it was all over the crib, all over the baby. It was everywhere. And I said, okay, look at me. I have poop all over me from this. I need to change. Is there any extra pants? She's like, no, I don't think so. You could go buy them at Target or Walmart. Excuse me? You want me to go out into public with poop all over me. No, absolutely not. So I decide to grab all my things and go home. So I go home, I change, and I shower. And then I get a text. Oh, she wanted me to go get pants from Target and Walmart because she was like, I can't cover you for the rest of the day, so you cannot go home. I can only cover you for this break portion. That doesn't really seem like a me problem, no offense. Like, you're the director of this establishment. If things happen, sometimes you're gonna have to cover people. I'm sorry. So I go home, I change, I shower. I get a text being like, I thought you were going to Walmart or Target. So I text back and I said, no, I went home. I was not publicly embarrassing myself like that. I needed to change and I needed to shower. And I don't go back because it's so late at this point and I live about 30 minutes away from this job. So by the time I got home, it was already like 2:30 or like 3. I don't really remember. It was 2:30 and I got a text at like 3:30 being like, where are you? And I was like, I'm not coming back. Like, sorry. There was no point in me driving all the way back there. There just was no point. So yeah, that's the story of how my boss thought it was appropriate to ask me to go to Walmart or Target with poop all over my pants. And I was not doing that. I'm sorry. There's a lot of things I will do. That is not one of them.